Hashtag 101, what every Caribbean business owner needs to know before they use hashtags. My name is Devon Adana. I am the CEO of Hello Tobago. And on this page, on this channel, you could find out Instagram marketing tips for Caribbean business owners. This is HT Biz Island. We're doing Vlogmas in 2020, where I am going to be answering an Instagram marketing question from Caribbean business owners every night for the first 25 days of December. Hey, sweet treats, C and R, how are you? Welcome. If you're checking me out on YouTube, make sure you are liking this video. Make sure that you are subscribed. Comment down below, I subscribe, so that I know that you are here and I could give you a nice, huge welcome. If you're checking me out on Instagram, make sure that you are sending this to at least 5,000-10,000 other people. I know whole day let us be sending memes and all kind of things. Send this too. Let them know that we're having a party up in here, right? Help out a Caribbean business owner who is probably struggling with their Instagram marketing. Let them know that there's a lady, and she's real wild, she's real energetic, and she'll be answering questions about Instagram marketing. All right. Hey, Tobago Torpedo, how you doing? Antonella, hello, how are you? That's okay. You now reach sweet treats. That's all right. We no start, right? So you all know this is the nightly live stream that I'll be doing in December, first 25 days, not the whole of December, right? And so today we're going to be starting a new series. We will be discussing all things hashtags over the next 5 days. Today specifically though, I am going to start with the even before the foundation. There are some things that you all need to start thinking about when it comes to hashtags before you even start. So that's what we're going to be diving into today. There's like a PreHashtags 101, right? To give you that clarity that you need to get better footing with hashtags. I know Caribbean business owners are like, I hate hashtags. Hashtags don't work. But I'm here to tell you that they do. And I'm going to be putting some proof in my stories after this. So you wanted to keep an eye on my stories, because you'll see as we go through, right? So if you're joining on Instagram, I hope that you have your pen and paper. You all know that I like to spill the tea and give all the info, right? Make sure you're sending this live out, share it out, because if you don't share, then I know you don't care. And I know it's not that you don't care about your friends who run businesses, right? Of course you do. So you want to make sure you're sharing this with them, right? So, and introduce yourself. Let me know who you are and what you just do. If you have a business, let us know what your businesses do. This is an area for networking. You might meet your next client, meet your next person who could help you along your way, right? Or you could help them along theirs. All your content, how you doing? Welcome. All right. So in yesterday's live, that was my last day talking about content creation. Yeah. So if you have not checked out that video yet, make sure you check out the video, because as usual, your girl giving a little tea, handing out keys to the kingdom. Make sure you pick yourself up your keys so that you're ready to go when it comes to content creation. But today we're talking about the hashtags. And here are some important things that Caribbean business owners need to know before they delve into hashtags. Let's start off with Venus Mixed Fruits. How you doing? Welcome. Let's start off with, what are hashtags anyway? What do they do, right? I want you to understand that hashtags are really a filing system. Every hashtag, right, that you use under a piece of content, either you put it as the first inside the first comment, or you use it in the captions itself, wherever you decide to use that hashtag, this hashtag attaches itself to the content and tells the algorithm, or explains to the algorithm, this is a picture of or a video of whatever you have labeled that hashtag as, right? So let me give you all an idea of what I'm talking about. Goddess Girls TT, welcome. Farah Baksh, how are you? Thank you for coming. My name is Devon Adana. I'm the CEO of Hello Tobago. And on this channel, HT Biz Island, this page, right, you get Instagram marketing tips for Caribbean business owners. If this is your first time here, make sure and let us know. And if you're watching this on the replay, make sure to say replay so that I could give you a good, warm welcome. Okay? So yes. All right. So right now we're talking about hashtags. We just getting into the things that you want to know and understand about hashtags before you delve into them. Oh, yes. And if you're new around here, I love the heart. So let me know how the low self-esteem and I'll have to help me out, okay? Help me out by giving me some of that love, some of that hearts. Yes, yes, right? Okay. So we're talking about what hashtags are anyway. So I was going to give you an example of how you're going to use these hashtags. So I post a picture of a yellow shirt. Let's say I'm a boutique owner and I post a picture of a yellow shirt, right? And let's say I use 3 hashtags. I use hashtag yellow, hashtag Olympics, and hashtag Kim Kardashian, right? Which one of those things which one of those tags do you think accurately describes this yellow shirt, right? Well, if you're following along, you would say, obviously, it's hashtag yellow shirt. Well, of course, that's unless the shirt has a picture of Kim Kardashian with the Olympic rings above her head, right? But let's say it's just a plain yellow shirt, and hashtag yellow would be the one that it would be most fitting. Now, back in the day, when hashtags first started use on Instagram, the way to win with hashtags on Instagram was basically to use whatever hashtag was trending at the time, whatever thing was popular, right? So it's kind of similar to what is happening on TikTok right now. If you go on TikTok right now and you put up a video, let's say about your business, and right now trending is hashtag Halloween spirits, right? And you use that, you will still be trending and you will still probably get a good number of eyes on your content because you've used this trending hashtag, right? But we are changing. Instagram is moving away from this. But why? It's because Instagram has evolved. It's getting a little older and the algorithm is getting smarter. So if the algorithm is getting smarter, it knows that when you put up a picture and Kim Kardashian is nowhere in the picture, it means that you put in that there is the algorithm is gonna basically slap you on the wrist and say, no, this is not that. So we're not gonna show it to more people who usually like Kim Kardashian type content. All you're picking up what I'm putting on, give me the hearts if all you're picking up what I'm putting on. Give me some hearts, give me something. Let me know that all you're understanding what I am saying here about the hashtags, right? So as technology evolved and these algorithms for all of the social media platforms and everything else that we use get smarter, they're going to realize that the content that you're putting up is not the same when you mislabel it, right? And this is like a really bad approach to try to use the most popular hashtags on content that isn't even related to what's happening at the time. It sounds like a good idea, but it is not, right? It is not. Thank you very much, Fahara. Very active, very factually accurate, right? So yeah. So here are a few reasons why you don't want to do this, right? Understand that when you do that, when you mislabel what the content is, you in essence you're just kind of groping around in the dark. You're just kind of throwing something at the wall and hoping it sticks. Yeah? There's no strategy, which doesn't look good, right? And it doesn't augur well for your page. It means that, as I said, the algorithm gonna be like, no, not gonna happen this way, right? Gonna shut you down. And also, when you do things this way, there's no guarantee that the people who are like obsessing about whatever is trending at this time is going to be into your stuff. So let's say you put up a yellow shirt and you put hashtag Kim Kardashian, and people who love Kim Kardashian, so let's say hypothetically that Kim Kardashian hates the color yellow, and you are there like, hey, yellow, Kim Kardashian, yellow shirt. It's not going to work, right? Again, you don't want to do things that don't work. And then the third reason why you don't want to do this is that it is the equivalent of spamming, right? And nobody likes a spammer. People don't like that. And people may even report your page, right? Because you're not It's not accurately labeled. You're saying yellow shirt, but it has Olympics and Kim Kardashian and these other tags that have nothing to do with it. So you want to be very careful. If there's a trending topic that definitely works with what your business is posting, then by all means, go ahead, knock yourself out, right? But you have to be very careful when you are putting this hashtag label on your content. I know in your mind you're thinking, oh well, if this is trending, I'm gonna just hop on what's trending and tag it that way and it's gonna just become viral. Does not work that way, my friends. Does not work that way. And then here's the other thing, right? And I want to bring this down to even, kind of like even on the more grassroots level. As a region, the Caribbean region, there's often so much misleading kind of information or misinformation in general about the Caribbean region. So us as business owners, when we are labeling our things, the more accurate we could be about what our content actually is about, it is actually better for our Caribbean region. It's better for our islands. It's better for us on the whole. Because think about this. You'll remember in early days of Google, when you used to type in your island and then basically the flag and the population used to come up. Now it's not really that, right? Now it's like articles that people have written about whatever aspect, whatever is the most trending or most popular article on a specific topic with regard to your country. So you'll see things like, some of your festivals, some of the foods that you eat being featured in these articles. That's because the Google algorithm is getting smarter. So it actually knows now that if you say, so let's say there's a festival, let's say like a carnival. So carnival, if you write an article that says, yeah, well, carnival just happening all year long on my island, right? Which more than likely is not true, right? It knows that carnival happens at a specific time of year because it has more information. So the more good information that we put into these social media platforms, search engines, the better for us as a whole, because it means that the algorithm gets smarter about what is actually happening here. You're picking up what I'm putting on. Give me my heart if you understand what I am saying. Okay, are you understanding me? Are you understanding? Okay, so resist the urge to hashtag love or hashtag selfie, right? When neither of those things are present in the content you're about to post, right? But don't worry, stick around with me with this series because I will walk you through hashtag strategies built specifically for Caribbean business owners, right? Thank you, Divina's Mixed Root, and whoever is giving me all them hearts, I am accepting all of them. Okay. So the second thing that I need you all to know before you use hashtags is the wrong question to ask is, what hashtags get the most likes? And you'll see that now that you'll understand number one, you see that asking this question is the wrong question. More than followers, you want to know which hashtags are my ideal client or my ideal follower into and checking regularly. So targeting here is what you're going after. Targeting is very, very key. So you have to know as much about your target person as possible. What are their favorite shows? What do they like to eat? What music are they into? Which artists are they listening to? If they are into Rihanna, that means that you need more clients or customers who like Rihanna, right? So let's say you've done some research and realized, wow, a lot of my followers also like Rihanna stuff. So how would you want to label things that are, let's say you have something that has Rihanna in it, you're going to post something or you want to talk about something with her in it is performing well, and then probably repost that kind of content to your page with the appropriate hashtag, right? So don't overlook your target audience as kind of, black, female. Those things are not rich enough, right? Those things are just demographics. But what I'm talking about here is going into psychographics, going into the reasons why they do the things they do. Like they're on Rihanna's page because they like her music, they like her content. So that means that you need to figure out how to make your page, or at least the content that you're about to post, be a kind of connection between what Rihanna is doing and what you are doing. Y'all get that? Y'all understand? So psychographics is what It's going to help you decide what hashtags to use. And it's going to help you create the content that your tribe is actually into. Number 3, the third thing that I need a little grasp before you all delve into hashtags is the question of whether hashtags are relevant in 2020. Now, there is a big argument happening right now as to whether hashtags are relevant in 2020. And before we go any further, let me tell you all the truth, okay? Instagram has reduced the power and reach of hashtags in 2020. And why is that? With the American election happening recently, there was a lot of misinformation going on. People were tagging things any old how when the truth wasn't even like that, right? So there was a whole craziness happening with regard to how people were labeling information as it regarded the elections 2020. So what Instagram did was remove the very powerful related hashtags feature. If you are unfamiliar with the related hashtags feature, this is where you would type in a hashtag and Instagram would in essence give you all the related similar popular hashtags around the hashtag that you just searched for. Now, this was, of course, a game changer for a lot of business owners because why? It means that you didn't have to go into too deep of a hashtag research, right? All you have to do is put in one and a whole, like about maybe 10 or 15 more would have come up, which would have helped you know that you got to put those hashtags in your content as well, right? In your captions or in your first comment, right? But Instagram was like, no, we're shutting that down. We're not allowing a to do that, right? And so, of course, a lot of business owners and a lot of influencers and everybody else was like, why? Why are you doing this? You know what I mean? But does that mean that hashtags no longer work? Of course not, right? Of course, hashtags are still powerful. And I will be showing you all this week in the next 5 days how to get around all of that, how to still make hashtags work for your Caribbean businesses. The truth is we do not know when or if at all Instagram will be bringing back this feature. What I can say though is that hashtags will remain a key feature in getting attention on the grams because we will be using them and they will still put us in front of our audiences and in front of new eyes that are searching through hashtags for what we have to offer. So stick with me, people, for the next 5 days. We're going to be doing this. Who is this? Tishan Leet. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And Tricia King. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Blessed St. Louis, Naughty Craves, hi. DR Supreme Solutions, welcome. I'll let you know how this does go down. Make sure you're sharing this live with 20,000 other people, especially the business owners in your life that you love and you care about, and who's probably just like at their wits' end with this hashtag thing. Let them know what time it is inside here, right? Okay, so number 444. Number 4 is that hashtags are not about selfishness. Oh, people. Hashtags are not about selfishness. You need to find a way to put yourself in your customers' shoes, okay? We come on here, everybody, every one of us, each one of us, we come on here for our own selfish interests, right? Because think about this. When you come to your homepage, Instagram has decided anything that you've already touched in the past, that is what is going to determine what you see when you come onto the app. So when you come on and you go to your homepage, it's basically catered to you because it's what you've touched and interacted with before. Everything you've touched on Instagram is always being captured. Every picture that you like, everything that you've saved, they're like, oh, this person seemed to be hanging out on this picture a long time. They've watched it over and over again. Like, you know, they could tell all of this information. Anytime you're touching anything on the app, they are recording this information because they want to make sure that when you come in, it is catered to you. So if each person is coming on here for their own selfish reason, you have to make sure that your labeling caters to them, not to you, okay? So we want to get a kind of selfish mindset out of the hashtags. It's not like, oh, this is me, it's me, it's me. It's not me, right? It's them, it's the follower. And that's why the targeting is so important, okay? So stop trying to think about what hashtags I could use to get more likes for my business or more followers for my business. Ask instead, what hashtags are my followers checking out or using themselves? All right. Okay. Number five. There are ways to tell if your hashtags are working. There are ways to tell if your hashtags are working. However, they are not very clear cut. There's no surefire or direct way to decide this or to make a judgment call on whether the hashtag is working. But there are strategies, and a very good place to start is in your insights. Now, I will be putting some of my insights, some of my hashtag insights in my stories, so you all can check that out afterwards. Because I'm telling you, checking your insights to make business decisions about your whatever is your next step, about whatever kind of content you'll create next, or whatever kind of hashtags you'll use next. This, to me, it has boggled me that many business owners don't even know how to find their insights on Instagram, even though they put it in a very prominent place now, right? It used to be not so prominent, but now they put it in a place right there on your homepage, well, not your homepage, on your feed page, on your timeline, so that you could access it very quickly and understand what is happening in there, right? So you could kind of understand by understanding your by understanding your insights, it could help you so much with deciding what content to create and deciding what other hashtags need to be used, or if you should stop using a hashtag altogether because it's not getting you the traction that you need. Okay, so as we move through the week, I will be showing you all how to find these hashtags, how to use your hashtag insights so that you could make better decisions and determine your own success, right? Now, number 6, and this is the final one that we're going to be doing, is that there's something important that Caribbean business owners should know about hashtags, right? Hashtags do work in the Caribbean region to get you in front of audiences, but you have to be savvy. You must have a hashtag strategy. You have to incorporate a hashtag strategy into your posting routine. And you hear any kind of words I'm using: routine, strategy. That means you have to be consistent with it. Okay? So if you do makeup, there's more than the more hashtags that you could use than just hashtag MUA or hashtag underrated MUA, right? There are more options that are specifically available to us as Caribbean business owners, yeah? And so we, as I said, we will be discussing all of this over the next 5 days. So if you was like, oh gosh, I don't know where to start with hashtags, I really don't like hashtags. If you were like that, I'm telling you, come hang out with me at 7 p.m. every night in December. At least for the next 5 days, come and hang out with me. I will be talking about hashtags and we're going to be going deep, okay? Tomorrow, we are going to be talking about, what are we going to be talking about tomorrow? I am going to be going through the types of hashtags that Instagram says there are, and showing you all how to use them for your Caribbean business. You're not going to want to miss this. This is from Instagram themselves. They have said these are the 8 types of hashtags, or however many they said they are, right? And I'm going to show you how we could use them for our businesses in the Caribbean specifically. Thank you. So I will see you all tomorrow. And if you're not on my email list yet, make sure that you are sending me a message. Say, get on the list. Make sure that you are on my list, because when I start sending out my stuff to my people, you want to be there, ready to accept. Okay? So make sure that you're on the list. Send me a message and say, get on the list, and I'll send you the link to sign up. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. Make sure that you check out the very next video.